Hello everyone, it's Angel. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my nighttime skincare routine. I shared my morning skincare routine with you guys last week. I will have it linked down below if you haven't checked it out. But today I'm going to be showing you my nighttime skincare routine. So first things first, we're going to wash our face. So obviously the hair has to come up. And then at night, I like to double cleanse. So the first step in my skincare routine is to use an oil cleanser to remove all of my makeup. Today, I'm going to be using the Activist Botanical Cleansing Oil. This is their old formula and the old packaging. I also have the newly formulated oil cleanser by Activist, and I don't like it. I feel like it doesn't emulsify as well, and it also strips my skin. So I won't waste my time trying to tell you about the ingredients in this because it is discontinued and you can't get it anymore. But if you are looking for a good oil cleanser that emulsifies, I really like the One Love Organics Vitamin D Cleansing Oil, I believe it's called. That was my first introduction to oil cleansers, or an emulsifying oil cleanser, and I really love it. The only thing with that is it does have fragrance in it. It smells like coconut, which I love, but I know that that's going to be a turn off for some people. So I'm going to go ahead and put about 10 pumps of this on my fingers and just take off my makeup. I like to start on my face and then kind of swipe a couple of swipes around my eye area just to deposit some oil there. All kinds of scary. I'm gonna rinse this off. Wash off the oil cleanser, I go in with a gel cleanser as a second cleanse. Right now I'm using the Honest Beauty Gentle Gel Cleanser. I love this. I'm almost out of it, as you can see, and I already have another bottle as a backup. That's what it looks like. It's just a clear gel. Gentle enough to use around the eye area. As you can see, I have it all over my eyes and it doesn't sting or irritate my eyes, which is a #1 thing for me. I can't be using a gel cleanser that irritates my eyes, that stings my eyes, especially when I'm using an oil cleanser. I like to get in there and really get, like if I tight line that day, so I want to be able to use a gel cleanser too that's going to be gentle enough to use around the eye area to really break apart the oil cleanser that I just used to remove all of my makeup. And I really like this. I wrote down some of the key ingredients that were in here that I like. It has glycerin, chamomile, and calendula extract, and lavender oil. So I feel like it's very soothing to the skin, and I really like it. The surfactants that they use is very gentle, and I don't feel like it is stripping my skin. And as you can see, it suds up really nicely. And so after I massage that around my face and really get all the oil cleanser off, then I will go ahead and rinse. I told you guys in my morning skincare routine to always use a clean washcloth to dry your face after cleansing, especially if you suffer from acne. So that way you're not reintroducing the bacteria from your towel that you used earlier back onto your freshly cleansed skin. So after I've cleansed and dried my skin, I follow it with a hydrating toner. In my morning skincare routine, I showed you the Jordan Samuel face mist, the Hydrate face mist, but I ran out of that, so right now I'm using the Indie CoQ10 toner. I've only been using this for a week, and so far I really like it. So let me just go ahead and spray this on my face. Again, very liberally. This has more of an essence consistency compared to the Jordan Samuel one. The Jordan Samuel one has a very watery consistency, but it's very hydrating. This is more of an essence consistency. There's a thickness to it. I feel like if you're into doing the 7 skin method, this would be a really good toner to do that with. And another thing that I really like about this is that it has a really short ingredients list. So let me just read it off to you really quick. It has water, aloe, ubiquinone, which is the coenzyme Q10, hyaluronic acid, Roman chamomile, sage, papaya leaf extract, cucumber extract, a citrus oil, propanediol, ethyl glycerin, and potassium sorbate. So it's very short. So far for the week that I've been using this, I really have been enjoying it. The scent, I feel like it smells like a more slightly herbal grandpa's aftershave, but in a pleasant way. I really like it. So after a hydrating toner, after I really let it sink into my skin, I like to follow with the Retinaldehyde Serum. This has been my vitamin A serum of choice for a long time now, and I really haven't steered too far away from this. I use about 2 pumps, and that's what it looks like, and I like to apply this all over my face and neck area. Applying 2 pumps and then letting it sink into your skin for about 30 minutes until you follow it with a moisturizer. So while I'm letting it sink into my skin, let me tell you a little bit about it. Some, I think, noteworthy ingredients that I want to mention. It has water, glycerin, gluconolactone, and then followed by the retinaldehyde, and then the cloudberry oil. So I feel like this is a very hydrating vitamin A serum. And then it also has orange, eucalyptus, lavender, lemongrass, lemon, and orange oils. If you're someone that is sensitive to those oils, know that it is in there. I personally think that they can do away with those ingredients and it would still be just as good. I do like that it has ceramides also, and then the rest of the ingredients are just skin conditioners and preservatives. I know a lot of times retinols or any vitamin A product is notorious for irritating the skin, but I've never had a problem with this irritating my skin. And like I said, I've been using this for a while. This is my 3rd bottle and I have about a quarter of the bottle left. And another thing with this bottle is it's hard to get the last little bit out because of how narrow the opening is. I don't know if you can see in there. I have about a quarter of the bottle left. Towards the end of this, I have to store it upside down and to get the last little bit out of the glass bottle. I wish that it came in maybe like a squeeze tube container to make it easier, but that's like my only complaint about this product. I really love it. So after I let that sit for a little bit and let it sink into my skin, I follow it with a cream moisturizer. Right now I'm using the Flower & Spice Soothe and Repair Daily Moisturizer with rose and coriander. This one has rose water, apricot, grapeseed, prickly pear, vitamin E, sunflower, and aloe. It sounds like the most perfect cream moisturizer for me, except it also has shea butter. which I think makes this a little bit on the heavier side for my oily skin type. I do have to say though that now that it's been a little bit on the colder side, my skin is liking this a little bit more. So I'm glad that I'm finishing this up. I'm towards the bottom of the jar because I will definitely need something that's a little bit more lightweight to use in the summer. So that's what it looks like. It's very thick, rich, and creamy. I just spread this around my fingertips and apply to the skin. Around my eye area too, because I'm currently not using any type of eye cream, and I haven't been for a while. Usually that is my last step, but I have some things that I need to spot treat, and my favorite right now is this Zabana Essentials Tamanu Calendula Face Balm, and I decanted some in smaller jars to put in my travel skincare bag as well as in our first aid kit because it is so healing. And so whenever I was doing my skincare inventory at the beginning of the year, I found this little guy. So I have been enjoying this. I kind of forgot about it, and I was so thankful that it's still good and it still smells exactly the same way as it did whenever I received it in that box. But I just like to use this as a spot treatment before bed, and I wake up with my acne breakouts. I feel like they're dry, but the skin around it is left intact and healthy, and it's not drying, you know? And then that is it. This completes my nighttime skincare routine. Just a quick recap though, I like to double cleanse using an oil cleanser and then a gel cleanser, follow it with a hydrating toner, and then a vitamin A serum, a cream moisturizer, and then a spot treatment if I need it. So that is going to go ahead and complete today's video. Thank you guys so much for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!